Hey everyone. Hello Aries. Welcome to this space. Welcome to the energy of the Virgo new moon. We are now in Virgo season, so happy birthday Virgos out there. If you are watching as a Virgo sun sign, happy birthday. Please check your moon and or rising placements. I am reading for all three of the top placements of your sun, moon, and rising signs. I am also reading for sidereal and Western astrological charts. So we're going to go ahead and peek into this Virgo new moon, what it is, what blessings it's bringing with it, and the lessons that it's bringing as well to you, Aries, sun, moon, and rising signs. And we're going to talk about what tools you have around you, tools you have at your fingertips that you can utilize towards your life's purpose and success. So let's go ahead and see, Aries, what's going on with you guys, ancestors of light, messengers of light. We thank you. What messages do you have for Aries, sun, moon, and rising signs for this Virgo new moon? What lessons and blessings are being brought to them? And what tools do they have at their fingertips, or what tools will be given to them towards for them to build and create the success that they want? My ancestors have been kind of taking their time with pulling these cards, but that's totally fine, because I feel like with Virgo energy, we do need to learn how to slow down. You know, Leo energy is kind of fast. Well, not really that fast moving, but definitely faster than Virgo energy, right? Leo season was supposed to be all about slowing down and, you know, loving yourself and, you know, just kind of having those like pina colada on a hammock vibe. You know, it's supposed to be relaxing for the summertime, but with you, Aries, your energy is all about the springtime. It's very fast moving, wanting to jumpstart the year, right? Your energy jumpstarts the year. And so I feel like in Virgo season, that can be a bit of a challenge for you guys, you know. So if you are a Virgo sun sign or rising, I'm sorry, if you are a Virgo sun or rising or moon sign, you know, those placements can really feel very much at home. But if you have Aries, you know, for those of you, you know, watching this for your Aries sun, moon, or rising signs, obviously that's what you're watching for. You might feel a little bit challenged in those areas because Aries wants to keep moving. It wants to keep achieving at a fast pace and at a fast rate, right? Okay, let's see. I don't know if that's the one. I'm not sure. But this is a time, Aries, where we do need to slow down. So there could be things, you know, in your life, could be your job, could be your money, could be maybe you want to have a baby, maybe you want to get married, or you want to meet someone new, maybe you want to make new friends, or you want something to heal quickly, or you want some answers. But Virgo energy is here to say, hey, yes, there are things that you want, there are things that you deserve. But there are things that you need first. There are things that are needed before we can just grant your desires, right? So Aries, just remember that during this Virgo season, that things may not happen as quickly as you would like them to be. And that does not mean that you should give up. It does not mean that you know, if there's a relationship where you thought, well, I thought we would be married by now, or I thought I would get promoted by now. I don't know. Don't give up. That's just what I'm getting intuitively. You don't need to give up on it. It just means that it's just not meant to happen. Remember, also, I forgot to remind Libra of this. I don't know if I said it in my other videos. I hope I did. But, yeah, we have love and patience. What was I saying? Things may not happen right off the bat, you know, in the season that we feel it should happen. Bottom of the deck, you have vision. Heaven is where you find it. Yes. So, Aries. It's Virgo season And this Virgo new moon, because every new moon enters, it helps us, it celebrates the entrance of a new season, or it guides us and ushers us into this party, this celebration of a new season, right? And so, like I was saying before, there are things that you want, there are things that you desire, and you may feel this should have happened a long time ago, or this should have happened by now, right? But Virgo, again, is here to say, yes, that is good for you. That's a great plan. However, you're missing the point. You're missing the point of the needs and the necessary ingredients to really enjoy and embrace the beauty of what it is that you desire. There is something greater, something better waiting for you, Aries. So during this Virgo season, especially before we hit the full moon, which is going to be in Pisces, before we hit that full moon in September, it is I believe it's in September, yes. It is very crucial that you embrace this energy of love and patience. So not being patient in a disgruntled way, like, well, I guess I'll just wait, right? It's more of, okay, I'm going to wait, and I'm going to embrace what is in front of me now. I'm going to embrace what I have now. It doesn't matter how flawed it may be. It doesn't matter how many scratches or bruises we have attained on the way there, right? On the way to whatever now is for you. But this is a time to really reflect on your journey, Aries. Like what I'm getting is like the energy or the vision, the image that I just saw was a dog with its butt up in the air, and it's just wagging its tail, waiting for the ball to be thrown or waiting for something to move, right? It's just like intently, patiently waiting on a sweet treat, or is waiting on something, and it's just patiently but like with so much enthusiasm. That's the type of energy I'm getting from you, Aries. I'm not saying that it has to be like you being disgruntled. It could just be you just being like, oh my God, like I can't wait for this to happen, or I can't wait to get this, I can't wait to get that, blah, blah, blah. But if you are feeling disgruntled because you have to wait, Aries, maybe just kind of look at it in a way of like, I can't wait. I'm excited for these new beginnings. I'm excited to get married, or I'm excited to meet a new person, or I'm excited to get this new job, whatever. Even if there are things happening that are kind of blinding you to these amazing things coming your way, you may not have any evidence in front of you that is saying like, oh, you're going to get a new job, or your relationship is going to heal with this person, or you're going to meet a new person. I don't know. Be happy anyway. Be excited anyway. Because what I'm seeing here is that your vision is what is going to really come into play when it comes to your heart's desires coming to fruition. You know what I mean? So be that little puppy or that little canine friend, right? Or maybe be that cat who's like, their tail is like wagging or moving because, they're waiting for the toy to come down so they can play with it, right? Yeah, be that horse that is being held back during the race. You know what I mean? That's just, waiting for the gate to open so it can just let loose. But have fun. Enjoy the process of you getting what you want. It's all about the process. Because some of you guys are like a horse just waiting for that gate to open up so that you can burst through. And Virgo is like, hold on. Virgo is that gate. Virgo is that, that doggy gate in a way. You know, it's like that barrier that's keeping you from running into, you know, causing an accident for yourself. Okay? Virgo energy, all of the zodiac, every single zodiac sign has a very important role. And now that we're visiting Virgo, you know, we are now sitting in Virgo's house. Virgo is here to hand out pamphlets. It's here to give us, you know, a list. It's here to give us, you know, bullet points. It's here to give us packets of paper where we need to fill out questions, like questions and answers, you know, Q&As, all that stuff. Just really asking some questions, getting some answers. You know, if there's a book that you need to finish, finish it. Don't go bouncing between books. For those of you who love to read like I do, like, you know, you may have a lot of books that you haven't even started, but you really want to read them. Well, it's time to start. Get one out of the way, move on to the next. Okay, if there's a project that you are really, you know, you're trying to rush to get it done, don't rush it. Fall in love with that project. You know, connect with that project and get, you know, enjoy the process of getting it done, and then you can move on to the next, right? Clean your house. If you're overwhelmed, maybe you have OCD, or, you know, maybe you have ADHD, I don't know, maybe there's just a lot going on in your head and you're just like, where do I start? Just start somewhere. Start in one room and just focus on that room and get it done, right? Whatever tasks that you have, just get it done. Just start small. Don't worry about the time. Don't worry about, you know, well, I have to do this, you know, don't worry about it. Carve out some time to just focus on completing the task. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot, you guys. Oh, I love seeing that. Yes, we have the sun, it's Leo. We just left Leo season, right? Your confidence, like I said, your vision. Maybe you need to make a vision board, Aries. But there's something here when it comes to harvest, right? You are going to have an amazing harvest, Aries. You have done so much. For you to have the Sun card as your first tarot card is absolutely amazing. This is showing me that Virgo season, Virgo is showing you, Aries, you've done so much work. You've done it. You have been so determined, so resilient, and so responsible. Others of you, this is Virgo saying, Aries, you've been so patient. You've been so loving and caring, right? And this is amazing. But for others of you, Aries, maybe you're just kind of stuck right now, and that's okay. That doesn't change the fact that you haven't done the work. Even if it was a little bit of work, like you improved just a little bit, that's great. Virgo still sees that as progress. Now, if it was Saturn or Capricorn energy, you know, that type of season is like, you know, very hard to please Capricorn energy. It's very hard to please Saturn, should I say. You've done the work. You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Earth. You've done the work, y'all. You've done the work. Others of you, if this is advice, there is work to be done. So if you're not resonating with this and you're just like, you know, I've been patient, but like I said, patience with love, patience, embracing what's going on around you and just letting go, just taking some breaths and being like, okay, this is just where I am. I'm okay, I'm protected, I'm gonna get through this, right? Not sitting there and just being like disgruntled with your arms crossed and just, you know, being upset because you have to stop what you're doing, because you have to slow down. That's not really gonna get you anywhere. Okay, Aries. Queen of Air. You have the Queen of Swords. Setting boundaries. So I also see that some of you guys, Aries, you guys have definitely set some hard boundaries, some clear boundaries with someone. And that has also, like, you have shown your independence by saying, I am not going to stand for this. I don't need this in my life. I don't want to waste my time on this. But also not taking it too seriously, not making yourself too upset about it, right? It's like, it's okay to be upset about something or for something to bother you, but don't take it too far to the point where, you know, you're causing a fire, Aries. It's just more like, hey, taking on this Gemini, Aquarius energy of, you know, like, this is just not working out for me, or I don't really want to waste my time on that. And it could be with a significant other. I'm not saying you have to break up with people, with friends or family members or a significant other or with a job. This could be that. But others of you, it can just be like within your relationships, just saying, I really don't want to waste my time on that. I really don't want to spend my time on that, you know, or I'm tired of fighting. I really don't want this to blow up. So let me just pull my energy away, right? I do see you in the past year really standing in your independence within your relationship, standing in your independence when it comes to work. You have the devil here, letting go of the ego, not allowing the ego to be at the forefront of your conversations, being healed, right? Very beautiful energy here, Aries. And again, for those of you guys who don't really resonate with this, that's okay. It just means that there is more work that needs to be done before this can resonate, okay? Or maybe there's just another tarot card reader out there who might tell you better than I can what you need to know, right? Like I said, take what resonates, leave what does not, if I didn't say that in the beginning of the video. But Aries, I do sense that things are going to be looking up for you. This is going to be a very beautiful time. Very beautiful time for you guys. I'm excited for you guys. Let's go ahead and pull. Let's see if my ancestors are going to pull any more cards for you guys. Okay, yeah, so there have been some things that hurt you. You have the Three of Swords or the Three of Air. So there are some things before this independence that you guys are experiencing in your life, or this power from inside of you, didn't just come from things running smoothly and being perfect. It's come from hardship. So some of you, Aries, you have found a new sense of love within yourself and maybe within other relationships because of something that hurt you. And you may be thinking, I really don't want to go through that again. And so that's probably why you put up these boundaries. You're just like, I am never going through that again. I don't want to go through that again. I'm tired of that, because you woke up. And it's the Judgment card. You made a judgment call. Six of Earth. Okay. You want your relationships, whether it's financial relationships or your personal relationships, you want them to have equal contributions. You want there to be equal contributions. And there could be someone who hurt you, who showed you that they were not willing to put in the same amount of effort that you were putting into a relationship with them. Or again, it could have been financial, it could have been romantic, it could have been like with your family or a friend. And you just kind of had to pull your energy back because you realized, you know, this is just not working out. I thought that we were on the same page, but we're not. We have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Keep hope alive, Aries. Keep hope alive. Your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, your vision is going to materialize. It will come to fruition for you. Let's go ahead and clarify the Sun card really quickly, you guys, and then we're going to jump into your closing messages. Oops. Let's see. Okay, we have the Five of Cups and we have the Seven of Coins. Yeah, so the Seven of Coins, the Five of Cups is showing me with the Sun card is that you, again, during this time of patience, maybe in the past, recently, it was not a fun time for you at all. You really had to be forced to be patient with somebody or with the situation in order to see the truth of it all, to see whether it was really worth your time or if it was actually something that was just needing to be discarded so that you can move on to something greater. So with the Five of Cups, it's like you were still, some of you guys may be still focused on something not working out the way you wanted it to. Like you were still just really like upset about it. Like you really took an emotional hit because you felt this was supposed to work out. All of this that I worked for, you know, I was supposed to have all of these amazing things and it just didn't happen. Well, it's because your seeds with the Seven of Coins, your seeds are still growing. Give it some time, Aries. You can't, I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever seen how plants work, but if you put a seed in the ground and you water it, you can't just go back there the next day and be like, oh my God, there's a flower. No, that seed has to absorb those nutrients, right? And also some of you guys are planting seeds, but you're not watering them, or you're planting seeds in the wrong places. Like if you're looking for love, but you're looking for love in people who don't even know what love is, you're looking in the wrong place. If you're looking for like reciprocity and you're dealing with somebody who, you know, doesn't know what reciprocity is, or maybe they're a cheater, maybe they're a player, maybe they're a manipulator, that's the wrong people. We have you at the bottom of the deck, at the Emperor. That's you. That's Aries energy. That's Mars. So yeah, you guys have been the boss of your own. Like you guys have really been in charge of something, and you realize that the amount of work that you've put into something, someone just was not capable of upholding their end of the bargain, or really putting in the amount of work that you have put into the relationship, or even the amount of respect and work that you've put into your job. Maybe you have a supervisor or a manager or some coworkers who can't really bring to the table what you've brought. And that can be something that really upsets you. Okay? It just depends on what the relationship is, but whatever's going on, something has really upset you. And it's, you know, you could still just be like thinking about it and being like, why did I choose this? Why am I even like wasting my time? Right? But there's something better out there. Now, it can be better in the sense of maybe this person or this entire circumstance can heal better, you know, become better than you thought it was going to be. It just needed some time. Or maybe there's someone else out there or another job out there, and you just don't realize that it's out there because you're closing yourself off with the Five of Cups. You're closing yourself off to greater possibilities. Don't close yourself off to greater possibilities, Aries. There's always better out there. Just like this card at the bottom of the deck says, heaven is where you find it. Heaven is not just, you know, out there somewhere, you know, and is far away from you. It's like, it's where you are. Wherever you want heaven to be, you can create it. You can build that, right? Let's clarify the Queen of Swords here, this independence. And also I'm just getting that you guys are very experienced in something. You guys have gone through a lot. You've learned a lot, Aries. Okay, so we have, I'm sorry, I thought this was the Hierophant. This is the Judgment card. We have the Judgment card here. So this is Saturn. Okay, so this is Saturn here. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely needing to, again, balance, practice patience. You could have a very fiery temperament, Aries, and that just needs to kind of be cooled down a little bit when it comes to a certain situation. Some of you guys may be very quick to judge certain circumstances before you see results, and that could also kind of get you in a bit of a frustrating situation. You have the Eight of Coins or the Eight of Pentacles. So this is showing me that, yes, The work that you have done, Aries, is being judged by your deities, by your creator, by your spiritual masters, okay? It's being judged, you know. Others of you, again, you guys are very judgmental of certain things, especially when it comes to work, especially when it comes to like physical work that someone is doing within a relationship. Are they cleaning the house? Are they taking care of the kids as much as you are? Are they saving money as much as you are? Are they putting in the same amount? And it could be emotional too, but there is something that you're really judging a situation, like you're judging someone on, and I just get the sense you just got to make sure you're being really realistic about the judgments that you're making, okay? Look at the people that you're dealing with, and there you will see whether that person is really capable of giving you what you want right now, okay? But others of you, when it comes to your spiritual protectors and your guardians and your creator, they're putting you on the scales right now. Like they're weighing your life. Yeah, we have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely regarding a relationship that has a lot of judgment. Like you're scrutinizing it. You guys are really judging somebody that you're in a relationship with, or it could just be everybody. I don't know. But you may have a very harsh way of judging other people, Aries. You guys have a very strong leadership type of energy and frequency, and that's probably why you have everybody on their toes when it comes to connecting with you, especially when it comes to your romantic partnership with someone. There could be someone that really disappointed you, and you really are looking at them in a different way. You are really making sure that they are on their toes and that you don't miss a beat with this person because they disappointed you in some way. And there are those of you really want this person to really get you want them to get their lives together. You want them to get their shit together. However, just remember, it's okay to be a stickler for things, especially when you've been hurt, but make sure that you're bringing love into the situation as well. Don't be too hard on this person, because you may push this person away. You may cause them to resent you in some way and not even try. But I do sense that there is someone that you're dealing with who might be a bit immature. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify the Three of Swords and the Judgment card. You have the Judgment card twice, I believe, in your reading. Okay. So we have the Four of Swords clarifying the Three of Swords, and then we have the Five of Coins. Yeah, so you are trying to figure out, you're trying to pull you're pulling your energy back, Aries, and this is, if this is advice, you need to pull your energy back to figure out how you're going to move forward. Some of you, you're thinking about taking a break from work so that you can really decide, like, is this really where I want to be? You might decide to go on a really good vacation, like an amazing vacation, and you might decide, you know, if I go back to work and I feel horrible about having to go back, then maybe this is not the job for me. But if you go on vacation and you go back to work and you don't feel so bad and you're just like, oh, okay, I'm going back to work, like I'm making money, then, you know, maybe that's still a good job for you to have. Maybe you need to take a break from someone for a while and spend some time away from them, and then decide, you know, if you really want to go back to them and connect with them and how much you miss them. But like, some of you guys may decide to break up with someone or just distance yourself from someone, and you realize that you feel a lot more clear-headed and free when you're away from them. And that might be your sign to kind of like leave the situation. Yeah. You have the Hanged Man or the Hanged Ghost. So there's something here about like changing your entire perspective. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is not Judgment. This is the Hanged Man. I'm so sorry. Look at the trumpet and I always... But this is the Hanged Man. So you have the Hanged Man under the deck. So you have the Hanged Man twice. Sorry, not Judgment. You have the Hanged Man twice. So this is showing me that your perspective is going to be completely changed about someone. Your perspective is going to be completely changed about a job, about something. Let's actually clarify the Hanged Man really quickly. But Aries, your mind your entire vision of your life is going to be completely changed, or it already has been changed. You could be seeing someone in a better light because you were patient and let go of your ego, and you could be feeling like, you know what, this relationship is not as bad as my heart and my mind made it out to be, right? But others of you, yeah, we have the Fool here twice. Others of you, you're going to see that this probably isn't what you wanted, right? You're probably going to realize, I don't want this anymore. This is not growing. It's not prospering. I don't really want to be with this person anymore because they haven't changed, blah, blah, blah. So there is the need to, some of you guys, there is someone who is going to hurt you again, or when you bring up what they've done to you, depending on how they react to it will determine whether it's actually going to work out or not between you and these other people. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So yes, when it comes to, some of you guys are going to leave. You're going to leave a situation for a better one. There's going to be a better situation that presents itself to you. It's going to be way better. Could be a job. Could be something with your health. Could be with a relationship. Yes, you have the Six of Wands. So yes, I do see that things are going to, there's something that's going to present itself to you, Aries, and it's going to be so much better, and you're going to be like, okay, that's my cue to leave. Because somebody really did hurt you, you guys. They hurt you bad. And I'm getting the sense that they probably didn't hurt you more. They didn't hurt you only once. They did it more than one time. Could be upwards of 3. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles here. Yeah, I just get the sense, Aries, you guys are just looking at somebody or looking at a job, and you're like, I am doing way too much work here. When are they going to actually hold up their end? There's someone that you may see as being very lazy, Aries. You see, yeah, you see them as very lazy because you have the Queen of Pentacles here clarifying the Six of Pentacles. You may have given this person a lot of money or given them loans. You've helped somebody with their debt. But I just get the sense, you guys, you need to focus on your money, Aries. You need to focus on building your life, creating the life that you want. And just allow other people to learn on their own. You do not need to be upholding everyone else's end of the bargain when they're supposed to do that for themselves. You've done your part. Let others do theirs, or decide whether they want to do their part or not. And I do get the sense that there are those of you, you're going to leave somebody high and dry, or you're just going to make the decision to leave because you're done. Yeah. When it comes to your money and your health, get on it now. Get on it now. If you want to buy your own apartment, if you want to end the lease and you don't want to live with someone anymore, I feel like Virgo season is going to show you when to get it done, how to get it done, right? But you're going to have, yeah, you have the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So I'm not saying rush. I'm just saying that really start studying, or really start putting some things in place so that you can go after what you really want in your life. And if that's independence, go after that. If you want to buy your own house or you want to rent a home, do that. If you, I don't know. I just get the sense that somebody's going to be left behind if they don't get it together. You can choose to stay with this person and, you know, hope for the best. You can. I don't really see them changing because that's up to them. But you're looking for relationships with the Six of Pentacles again. You're looking for relationships that are actually going to give back to you the way you've given back to them. You're tired of doing all of the work and this person just sitting down enjoying it. You're tired of it. You're done with it. Yeah, that's a lot, you guys. So, but I do sense that there will be greater opportunities that are coming to you very soon. I don't know how soon, but I would say within the next month or so, by the time we hit Libra season, within the next month or two, you will see these new opportunities coming your way, and you will have a decision to either take that opportunity, or you will have the option to, you can either take that opportunity and leave someone behind, Or you can take that opportunity and, you know, still work on a relationship with somebody. But either way, go after what you want. And whether you're with a person or not, whether you want to be friends with someone still or not, you just kind of have to allow them to learn their lessons on their own, right? You can still be in love with someone. You can still have a lot of love and care in your heart for your friends or your family members. But that doesn't mean you have to hold their hand and you have to constantly be putting in all of the work for them. Sometimes you just have to pull your energy back and say, hey, I love you, but I really need you to, you know, pull your weight here. I really want to see you grow and thrive, and see what they do. But others of you, you might just make the decision after Virgo season that you're just going to leave somebody and be like, no, thank you. Like, this is not going to work for me. You have 𝘏𝘢𝘱𝘱𝘺, and it says peace. I am an instrument of peace. So yes, keep the peace, Aries. Try to steer away from arguments, explosions, communication explosions, okay? Don't cause a tower moment to happen prematurely. Okay, I didn't see the tower in your reading, which is good. Things are going to look up for you. You just have some decisions to make within the process of things looking up. So again, you can make the decision to stay with somebody, to continue to work on a relationship with someone while you go after your goals and your dreams. Or you can just leave someone behind and go after your goals and your dreams and just be rid of them. It is completely up to you. But either way, your goals, your dreams, the things that you've prayed for, they're on their way. They are on their way. And trust me, I don't have any Aries in my chart that I can see, but I know what it feels like to be in a relationship and feel like, you know, you're putting in so much effort, you know, but you have all these goals and aspirations and you want to focus on those things. You know, you can still work on a relationship and still work on what you want. Okay. So we have intuition. We have ametrine or ametrine. I think I'm saying that correctly. And it says intuition. I am fully aligned with my intuition. I trust this powerful wisdom to guide me. Follow your intuition, you guys. If your intuition is telling you to leave someone behind and it's not going to work out, leave them behind. It's not going to work out. But if your intuition is saying, hey, just work it out with this person, work it out with these people. They love you. They care about you. They just have some, you know, they need some guidance, you know, they need help. And, you know, you may not be their help. It may be somebody else. And you just have to let them learn from their own karma, learn from their own mistakes, right? So no more holding people's hands, Aries. This is all about you taking the hand of your creator, taking the hand of the universe, and you being guided for once, and letting other people figure it out for themselves. And then the last one, we have Libyan gold tektite. Manifestation. I manifest positive outcomes. I manifest positive outcomes. Things are going to be looking up for you, Aries. You guys have done the work. And if you haven't done the work, just do the work. Get it done. Continue to grow and thrive. You have some blessings and some amazing outcomes on their way to you. Stop holding other people's hands. You've done enough of that. It's time for you to go after your heart's desire. Go towards your harvest, your riches, your abundance and prosperity. Okay? Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, guys.